Hello everyone. Today we will continue to look at the content of HCIA-Storage. Previously we have already learned about the hard drive interfaces related to the ATA command system, which are IDE and SATA. Next we will mainly look at the second type, this command type, is the hard drive interface, based on the SCSI command system. First, let's look at the first one, which is our SCSI. Its full name is Small Computer System Interface. Although its name includes small, it actually isn't. It isn't particularly small, not that it is really small, but rather, what is it? Its interface was initially designed for what? It was designed for small computer systems. That is, for our regular computers and PCs. In the very beginning, actually. Initially, it was designed around our small devices, and later on, it also expanded to servers, workstations, and some high-end storage devices. It's not that it can only be used in small computers. Please note that initially, of course, it was for small computers, but later on, it developed to be applicable in various servers, including workstations. In this PPT image, this is actually the interface part of our SCSI hard drive. It actually has what? It has a relatively regular arrangement of pins. The middle part here is the cable interface. This is the one on the left is the interface on the hard drive. This side is the interface on the cable. From here we can see that it has many pins. These pins are actually a channel for our data transmission. These pins are the channels for data transmission. It essentially allows for data interaction between our computer and the hard drive. So the overall appearance is like this. If you've seen some hard drives inside servers, this should look quite familiar, right? Including some hard drives used in PCs. They also look like this, many mechanical drives in servers, including. In our computers, many of the mechanical drives in desktop computers look like this. This type is our SCSI interface. What is its main advantage? First, its data transfer rate is very fast. In some server environments, it can handle frequent large-scale data read and write operations, which is an advantage that traditional drives, like our ATA drives, do not quite possess. It allows multiple hard drives, multiple optical drives, and other devices to be connected on a single SCSI bus. Moreover, it can manage and control these devices uniformly. Additionally, the SCSI driver is quite comprehensive. Its stability and compatibility do not present any major issues. Overall, in terms of performance, it is relatively much higher than the two types we introduced earlier. Of course, the price is also relatively much higher, which is quite normal. This is the SCSI hard drive interface, which is still widely used in the server field today. And the same goes for some personal computers. This is our first type, SCSI, a hard drive interface. And then, next, let's take a look at the second type. It's called SAS. Whenever you see something starting with an S, right? In its full name, it always includes the meaning of a serial interface. So what is SAS? It's serial. It is a serial interface. It's equivalent to a serial interface. In terms of the name, it's actually the same type as SSI, except that we've added the characteristic of being serial. SAS is a point-to-point full duplex dual-port interface. The point-to-point means, well, it's like a dedicated channel built specifically for two devices, where data is transmitted without any interference from other devices. It mainly ensures the efficient and stable operation of our overall data transmission. Full duplex means that data can be transmitted in both directions simultaneously, which is like a two-way lane. In contrast, traditional interfaces are mostly unidirectional. Here, we have bidirectional transmission. While sending data, we can also receive data at the same time, greatly enhancing the overall efficiency of our data transmission. Moreover, our dual-port design can also provide additional assurance for data transmission. What does that mean? For instance, if one port fails, the other port can still maintain the overall normal operation of our device. This dual port design not only offers faster speed, but also serves as a redundancy. This is one of the overall features of our SAS. In terms of transmission rate, the rate per channel can reach over 600 megabytes per second. Here, first of all, when facing large data centers or massive amounts of data, etc., which require massive data reading, writing, and storage, our SS hard drive interface can complete these tasks more quickly and ensure efficient data flow. Moreover, it includes high reliability, which we just mentioned, right? Because of the redundancy issue, there is a redundancy function, so the reliability is very high. You don't have to worry about what to do if an interface fails. No problem, we have two interfaces, which is equivalent to dual ports. This is a basic feature of our SS hard drive. In terms of appearance, it looks like this. Its overall interface is somewhat smaller than the previous one. Here, the SSI interface was relatively large at the initial design stage. However, as development progresses, both the interfaces and the hard drive cables are actually becoming smaller and thinner. It's more convenient, easier to use. This one is obviously slightly smaller than the SSI we just talked about. This is the situation with a SAS interface. Next, let's take a look at our FC hard drive interface. What is it actually? It's actually called Fiber Channel Arbitrated Loop Technology. Simply put, it's actually based on, first of all, it's based on the SCSI protocol. It's a serial storage interface with point-to-point connections. Because the SCSI protocol actually has a solid foundation and wide application in data storage and transmission. Therefore, our FC hard drive interface also continues to use this SCSI protocol. So, what is its main feature? First of all, what does it have? It also has dual channels, which can improve speed on one hand and ensure device reliability on the other. This is the same as our previous SCSI, and it also supports full duplex operation mode, meaning that in full duplex mode, data can be sent and received at the same time. Work efficiency can also be greatly improved. This is one of our basic features. Secondly, our FC itself provides a universal hardware transmission platform. It is a high-speed, high reliability, low latency, high throughput serial data transmission interface. The main advantage here is that when handling large files or large amounts of data, it can significantly reduce the time. And it also has excellent scalability, allowing for very long optical cables. How long is it? It needs to be compared to the types of hard drive interfaces we used before, like the previous hard drive cables, right? If you've used some hard drive cables, you probably know, right? They're usually just a few dozen centimeters, right? The shorter ones are about 10 centimeters, and the longer ones are 20 or 30, right? Which is already quite good. Now, a major Huawei advantage of FC compared to the others is that it can use very long optical cables with cables exceeding 10 kilometers. Yes, you heard it right, it can extend up to 10 kilometers. This is a primary advantage of the fiber channel as it uses the SCSI protocol, but essentially it doesn't have much to do with SSI. Here, we use fiber optics as a channel, which is why the length we can support is very long. The bandwidth is naturally very high as well. However, as we can see here, if you were to make a 10-kilometer cable, how should I put it? You can imagine the cost, right? It's very expensive. Yes, it's very expensive. Why? This is a fundamental characteristic of our FC hard drives. They are very fast and can cover long distances. Essentially, all performance aspects are maximized, but the trade-off is that they are very costly. This is our FC hard drive interface. The above actually covers the three types we have. Regarding the instruction system, we'll stop here for today. If you want to learn about HCIA certification technology or obtain the HCIA exam question bank, please send a private message. You can also leave comments below the video for technical exchanges. Alright, we'll stop here for today, everyone.